Alright, hi everybody, welcome back to Radiant Guardians. My name is Crispy. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. So it's been a few days since my last video, and so I won't be doing any lives until all the children go back to school. So it's for now it's just going to be me in my office, which is my car, and yeah, talking to you guys on video. So anyways, I'm just making a video and really want to talk to you guys about jobs and situations and things like that. So starseeds don't work regular jobs in the 3D matrix. Those are the low vibing jobs. We are vibing in higher frequency energy. Alright? So that's what we're going to be talking about today, and I want to talk to you, really talk to you guys about that. Alright? So let's get started. We'll get started on this, and yeah, here we go. So ever wondered why you couldn't find a job that you liked or that you fit into? Ever thought about why you just never quite fitted in? Alright, let's read that again. Oh my god, tongue twisters. I get a few of those tongue twisters. Alright, it's been a week, so yeah, sort of got to ease my way back into it again and just be natural and go with the flow. Alright? Okay, ever wondered why you couldn't find a job that you liked and that you just fit into? Ever thought about why you just felt the urge to quit and you didn't fit quite into the job that you were working at, or for the company that you worked with? It's like trying to force a square into a circle, right? And after 1 month of working at a certain position, you feel something is off. It is after a while it becomes like a chore. You know, certain jobs that we have and certain jobs that we hold down in the 3D is just sometimes it just becomes a chore rather than a passion. And after about a month of working at a certain position, you feel something is a bit off. It becomes like a chore, and just have to get it done. It's like you're there because you're getting paid to do the job, right? And you just keep going because you're getting paid for it. So yeah, I mean, at first it was exciting, right? It was really exciting, and you couldn't wait to get there, and the next day, and then the next, and then the next, right? The next month, the next year, and then it just kind of, you know, it just faded out, and it's like you've just lost your passion for it. And it's like, because you've lost that passion for it, if you feel kind of drained, it's kind of like now you feel like you have to be there because 1, it's a job, 2, you're getting paid for it, and 3, you may have a contract to be there that you signed, right? So or something like that. Anyway, so light workers end up resigning or get fired. Although, I mean, some of us are just working to live. Some of us are working to pay bills because we've got stacks and stacks of bills that we need to pay. And then, you know, some of us are, you know, want to eat, so they've got to put food on the table, we've got to feed the children, we've got to send them to school, we've got to pay school fees and pay for courses and things like that, right? Pay for the education, pay for everything, right? And so, like when you, before your awakening, it was just like a normal everyday life kind of thing, and everybody expected that everybody's working, everybody's earning money, everybody's working for a living and doing certain jobs. However, the thing is that when you start to experience your awakening, when you go through a dark night of the soul, when you start ascending and everything, and you start to do all this inner work, everything changes. It all changes from that point. Not from when you are still in 3D and you're still asleep and you're still doing these slave jobs, right? So yeah, I mean, it's just there's a big shift and a big change that takes place. And so my fellow bro stars and sisters, light workers, cannot work regular jobs. We just do not work those regular 3D jobs. We are squares, and we are the squares that don't fit the circles of those slave jobs or any kind of system in the 3D, because a lot of the system in the 3D are slave systems. It's the reason why Starseeds find it hard working under those corporate systems and companies that compete with other companies. Many of these corporate businesses step on people. They really step on people, right? It's coming from a good place, but a place of control and of greed. A lot of those places are just coming from a place of control and of greed. That's all it is. And they're just like, they're like slave jobs. Low frequency, low vibration, right? That's what it is. And we starseeds, right? We light workers, we're raised up in higher frequency now. And we can see through all of it. We can, oh my goodness, we just don't fit into those circles. If we're a square, we're not going to fit the circle. If we're a circle, we're not going to fit in the square. Alright, so those low vibrational slave jobs are not meant for you. Those low vibrational slave jobs are in an all-time low frequency. And it is the reason you don't feel like you suit any kind of job in the 3D matrix. You are ascending, so your vibration is no longer that vibrational match to the 3D slave jobs. You don't resonate with it anymore. You don't vibe with it anymore. There's no the change has just happened so much that you just it just doesn't fit you anymore. It's like the glove used to fit, but it no longer fits, right? And so you've got to move on from that. You can't stay in that. You can't stay in that job when you feel like it's draining you, or you feel sad, or you just feel out of place, or you don't feel comfortable anymore. So yeah, I mean, because like everything else is in low vibration and of that heaviness, and then here you come along, you're vibing really high, right? You're on high frequency energy vibration. You're right up there in those high dimensions, and you're trying to work in a low vibrational 3D job. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen, right? It just, we don't work in those 3D jobs. Those 3D jobs are not for us anymore. Alright? So we incarnated here to anchor in our light. That's what it's all about. You know, we've gone through the awakening, we've gone through the dark night of the soul, we've gone through the ego death, we're starting to do all the inner work, we're raising our frequency, energy, vibration, and we're vibing really, really high. And then when we're in the job that we're working at, we don't feel comfortable in it anymore, because it's not us, right? You experienced an awakening, It's like there's a shift in your consciousness. Your like real soul, the real you, has awakened. And it's like you just don't gel with that job anymore, that slave job. And you can see it for what it is. Like it's just a slave job, and it's like you're working from 9 to 5. We don't do the regular jobs anymore. Alright, let's keep going. So we've shifted from a sleep state to an awakening. And then our true souls, like our true selves, purpose and mission is, doing our light work. We anchor in our light, right? We do all the inner work. We embody more light that comes in from the sun and all the energies that flow in. And we anchor that light. We're light workers, starseeds, way showers. That's our job. That's what we're here for, right? We incarnated here on planet Earth, and our team, our galactic team said to us, okay, who's going to go down there and step up? Who's going to go down there and pave the way forward for humanity? And we incarnate down here, and once we get down here, everything is not suddenly blank slated. You do know who you are. You have a full awareness of who you are when you incarnate into this body at birth. The only thing is that you don't have a voice, but you do remember everything. And you can remember who you are. The only thing is that you lose track of that memory of who you are when the programs begin. And that's what happens. You get given a name at birth, and that's when all the programming begins, all the indoctrinating of a story that is created about you. And so you're going to forget who you are. You're going to incarnate into a baby body, and then you're going to forget once you're around about the age of something like 3, 4, because you've been given a name at birth. Anyway, let's just keep going. Alright, so now there's a good reason for working those slave employments, jobs, and that is because we are holding a lot of light. So a lot of our colleagues need our high frequency. I'll just go back here. So I just skipped a paragraph here somewhere. We incarnated here to anchor in our light and help other people here on earth to raise their frequency, shift them from the sleep state to awakening to their true soul's purpose and mission. It's the reason why we find it hard working those slave jobs. Alright? So now there is a good reason for working those slave employments and jobs. And that is because we are holding a lot of light. So a lot of our colleagues need our high frequency. The majority of people working in them slave jobs need our higher frequency because a lot of them are vibing in low frequency vibration, that they need us to uplift them a bit, right? So we uplift them quite a bit. And this is why so many light workers might be working in those 9 to 5 regular jobs. And so being in the presence of the light worker or starseed will uplift others' energy and mood. This can also cause your colleagues to experience their own spiritual awakening as well. Alright? And as volunteers that incarnated here on planet Earth, people with high vibrations, and the majority will have started their own business or working for someone that is awakened to their higher purpose. Some are mediums, tarot readers, numerology readers, astrology, crystal clearing or crystal healing, some are breath work guides, and sound bowl healing. All right. And so many YouTube are using their voices to reaching a wide range of collectives through the work as messengers or spiritual guide or spiritual teachers. All right. And so you might feel a pull or a calling towards spiritual work. Maybe it's you feel a pull towards Reiki healing, if that's your thing. And if you're passionate about that, then go for that. Do it. Maybe it's tarot reading or reading cards. I mean, that is an awesome and really exciting thing to do too. Or light language healing. Maybe you like to do that kind of thing. How about Zen meditation? A lot of people like to have meditation sessions, and it just helps them to relax in certain ways like that. Or maybe perhaps you like to do Qigong. Qigong is another form of, you can get into a real meditative state in Qigong and exercises and things like that. Sound bowl healing is another thing. You might have a calling to do that. And whatever it is that you feel passionate about, whatever your gifts are, have a look at those. All right? Have a look at those. I mean, you're a starseed. You are a light worker, and you are, you're just really vibing in high frequency energy vibration. Oh, sorry about that. I'm just watching this little bird running up my windshield, and they're just up on top of my roof now. It's probably having a nosy to see what I'm doing. Anyway, look really cute. Okay, right, keep going. And so there are so many light workers that may feel out of place when it comes to having a job in the 3D, only because you're in a much higher frequency energy and higher dimensions. And so it just feels like a wrong fit when you're in 3D slave jobs, right? In that low vibration. And working from like 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. or even 9 to 5, regular job. And so a lot of starseeds are on Instagram or YouTube, like what I'm doing, because it's a real struggle for us. It is a real struggle for us to be a part of those slave jobs anymore. I mean, in my entire life, I've worked in a lot of places. I've got a lot of skills and qualifications under my belt. So I've done quite a bit in my life. And there's been jobs that I've been like really passionate about. But then after a while, you kind of just lose that passion. It's like, okay, well, I've done that. I've been there. I'm ready to move on to something else. And so you just go and find another job and you do that one. And you learn everything that you can from it. And a lot of these jobs too, they are jobs that you can actually gain skills, right? Gain qualifications, experiences and things like that. So it's really good too, because that's the upside of it, is that it's you're learning, right? You're learning and you're gathering a lot of equipment, you're gathering a lot of tools, a lot of skills and qualifications. So that's the upside. But the downside is that, it's like something that you just don't feel happy in, and it's like it just doesn't complete you. You feel out of place, you feel lost, you feel like, this is not the place for me. Why am I even here? After a while, you sort of like click. It's like, I need to get out of here. I need to go. So you end up leaving that job, and then you find another one. So, I mean, I've got a lot of qualifications and skills under my belt, and I've done a lot in my life. I mean, I used to be a truck driver. and drive trucks, big trucks. So we incarnated here into planet Earth to create a new way of life and to change it by waking people up to their truth of who they are and why they incarnated here in this very moment in time. All of us starseeds came here to wake people up with our vibration and our high frequency energy. And so some seeds, there are some starseeds that work in other galactic avatars of higher dimensions. They go there when their physical body is resting, and then they enter into their galactic avatar in other dimensions to continue with the work that they do with the team that they work with, and worked with for lifetimes. They may have worked with their team for lifetimes and lifetimes, and past lives, future lives, present life, etc. And so the work that they do with their team, they've worked with them for lifetimes, and there are light workers that channel their guides and other beings of light. This is the work that they do. And let me say, these jobs that we do are more important than the regular 9-to-5 jobs, right? We have jobs. We have got jobs. As light workers, you already have a job, right? You're a light worker. You are a starseed. You are a wayshower. You are the boots on the ground, alright? And you have a job, okay? Your job is to anchor in your light. Your job, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, so what is my job? What is my mission? What is my purpose? What plans did I have before incarnating here on planet Earth? Alright? The thing is that when you do enough of that inner work, when you do the shadow work, when you do the purging, when you strip away the ego, when you strip away the stories, I tell you something, guys. These stories, right? These stories, personalities, everything that we created about ourselves growing up, these are the things that are in our way. They are in our way, and that's why we can't see what our purpose and our mission and our plan is for being here on planet Earth, okay? Is because all the stories that we created, you go right back to the time where you were placed into your mother's arms at birth, given a name, and then all the program started, right? All that programming had started, and all the stories that were created about you growing up your whole entire life, right? That you created is in the way of your true self, of who you are. You are consciousness. You are soul. That is the real you. The real you that incarnated into the body at birth. You remembered everything about you. You remembered everything that you came here to do. You just forgot because of all the indoctrinating, of all the programming, and of all the stories that were created about you to make you believe that that is who you are. But it's not. It's not, guys. You are consciousness. You are soul. That's who you are. You just need to come into that place again, and to remembering who you are, right? We do the inner work. We do the purging. We do the shadow work. We do all the clearing, the cleansing, and everything. We go within and we anchor our beautiful light, right? And we come into that place of ascending and awakening and coming into our true selves, right? Allowing our consciousness to come through, our soul to come through, our spirit to come through, the real you to come through, all right? All right, I'll go back to my notes. All right. Sometimes I'm going to do that. I don't know, something just really comes through and I just flow with it. All right, so my job is using my job here, talking to you guys and sitting here in front of you making this video is using my throat chakra. Alright, making these videos to help guide and teach as a spiritual coach, and to guide you guys, right? To share my gifts and abilities and everything with you. So I'm going to use my voice and my throat chakra as this is the job that I do. This is what I'm doing, right? This is my work. This is my mission. This is the plan that I had for my life upon anchoring into this body, this vessel. This is what my true purpose is, and what I'm here to do is to speak my truth and to talk to you guys, right? To speak to you guys and to help you guys to remember who you are and why you anchored here into planet Earth, right? I have all the light codes, and my little birdie friend is back again. He's really having a look. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. He keeps coming back. He flies all the way across over there somewhere and then comes all the way back. Anyways, keep going. Distractions. Oh my gosh. Alright. So yeah, my job is using my throat chakra, making these videos to help guide and teach as a spiritual coach. This is how I do my work, or this is my job. It's how I reach out to awaken and also to help, right? To help those just coming into their ascension journey experience and awakening. It is how I sow seeds, right? And a lot of the time our light energy shows through our physical form. So many of us as light workers, way showers, and starseeds, our light is going to show through our physical form. And okay, yeah, that could be our aura, but also there's a brilliance of light that's all around us as well. So that shows through the physical form as well. Alright, most of us are very old souls. Alright, hold on a second, I'll go back. So, where did I get up to? Yep, okay. So a lot of the time, our light energy shows through our physical form. Most of us are very old souls and young looking. Now, I like to think that I'm still young looking. But yeah, I'm not going to give away how old I am. Anyway, so a lot of us are very old souls and young looking, and some of us good looking, and as well. So now, it doesn't mean that those whom are not doing this kind of work are all unattractive and ugly. So no, they're not unattractive. It just means that their light is so bright that they appear very attractive and young looking. So think about it, guys. You're shining so bright, right? You're light in the world. You're anchoring in your light. That is what makes you very attractive, guys. Is that your light just comes through, and you're just so good looking. People are drawn to you. They're attracted to you because it's your light. And the thing is that you're going to get people that are not unattractive, but their light is not shining through, and so you're not going to be drawn to those ones where you don't see, you can't feel the energy, or you can't feel the frequency or the vibration of that person, because their light's not coming through, right? So it's just blank, or it's just dark. All right. Hence, those that are sort of like unawakened or still asleep, haven't begun their ascension or not even ascending, so they're still in that low vibration, which means it's quite really unattractive. So you're not going to be drawn to it. You're not going to be attracted to it because it's low vibration, right? Versus, right, those that are ascending, those that are in higher frequency, energy, vibration, that are in higher dimensions, because their light is coming through and it makes them very attractive, it makes them very good looking, it makes them very healthy looking and very vibrant, right? So I just wanted to really bring that home to you guys and share that. All right, and yeah, so it all shows in the physical spectrum, all right, as well. And so there are a lot of starseeds like myself that are very old souls, and we've lived a lot of lives, right? We've lived a lot of past lives, a lot of lives, right? And have even been other beings in other lifetimes. We all have. I mean, I would have been a Elohim at one stage, a Pleiadian, a Octarian, or I would have been a lot of other beings as well in other lifetimes, just like all of us have, alright? And so these 3D corporate jobs are not for high vibing light workers that are in the 5D higher consciousness. And think about it, guys, if you've applied for a job, right, in the 3D corporate company and sent your CV and it's been rejected, chances are is that because your light's coming through that CV, right? You put all these skills and qualifications and things about you, and your light's really shining through. And it's like, well, you've got too much qualifications, you've got too much skills, you've got too much under your belt, and excuse me. And yeah, we're just sorry. We'll give it to somebody else. So, and yeah, so you've applied for a job in the 3D corporate company and sent your CV, and it's been rejected. And that is because the chances are you were never meant to be fulfilling that corporate job in any case, right? You're not supposed to be in that supermarket filling those grocery shelves and filling the freezer and looking for expired items and things like that and changing them out and things. You're not even meant to be doing that. That's not your mission. That is not your purpose. That is not your job and what you're supposed to be doing. And so yeah, all right, let's keep going. And yeah, please rock that like and subscribe video. I would really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for all your support as well. All right, so it is your CV has been rejected because it's a lot of light coming from that CV, and it bounces off the page and probably slaps the poor manager in the face to say, hey, wake up. No, just exaggerating just a little bit, but seriously, guys, our jobs as boots on the ground warriors, Jedis of light, alright, way exceeds them 3D slave jobs. Because, alright, you made all these plans, okay? All the plans that you have for your life here in planet Earth, carnated into these vessels and bodies, you came in with, alright? You've already got your plans, alright? And so, yeah, jobs because, yeah, 3D slave jobs are not for us. We're vibing too high in higher dimensions. We're the forerunners here on planet Earth. If you're working at a job in the 3D and feeling out of place, then maybe it's time to look at your gifts and work with that, alright? Have a look at what you're passionate about. Have a look at, things that you've wanted to do your whole life but never had a chance to do it because you're too busy with a certain job and working for a certain corporate company, and, you didn't have time to pick up on your passion and your heart because it's like sitting over there on the shelf, but you can't get to it because you're too busy over here doing that. Alright, so yeah, you can feel quite out of place, and then maybe it's time to look for the gifts and work with that. Whatever you're passionate about and whatever lifts your heart, that is what you should be doing. Alright, use your gift and talent in services to others. Okay, you've got a lot of gifts and abilities. You do, and it's just a matter of time in remembering those gifts and abilities as well. Alright, use your gift and talent in service to others. Are you a lover of horses and animals? Maybe you like to care for animals. Maybe I've gone to a place where they have pony rides, because somebody has followed their passion, has used their horses as pony rides, and is making money to be able to, pay for the food for the animals that they care for. Alright? So things like that, it's like, you've got a passion and a love for animals, be it maybe horses, and then you start a pony ride company or business, and you work for yourself and you create your own business and you create your own income. Alright? And then there's, you might have a passion for dogs, being a dog carer, a person that loves dogs, and then, it's because you have that such passion for dogs and you love them so much, you can get a job as a dog walker. There are a lot of people that work in those corporate companies and businesses that don't even have time to take their dogs and things like that for a walk, so they hire people to do that for them. And here you come, struggling along, a dog lover, an animal lover, and you say, well, hey, I'm available, I can take your dogs for a walk. And there you go, you just passionately and just throw yourself into it, and you take, you could end up with one dog or two dogs, and you can take them to a park, take them for a run, take them out for a long walk, and it's just amazing for you. Alright, so yeah, have a look at those things. Or perhaps it's Reiki healing that you like to do. Maybe you are a master Reiki healer and you haven't been able to get to it because you've got another job that you have to work at. You've got another responsibility, and so it's keeping you from doing your very powerful gift as a Reiki healer. So I know it's a tough decision to make, where you have to let go of one so that you can do the other. And I tell you, which one do you think that you will stick with for the rest of your days and rest of your life to create that new heaven on earth, right? If you are, and if you have the Reiki healing, gifts and ability, oh my goodness, step into your purpose and your mission. Step into it and go for it. Alright? It's the only way you're going to go. Step into that purpose and that mission that you came here, incarnated into planet Earth. Go for it. Oh, go for it. Alright, keep going. Alright. Or maybe you're a spiritual coach and teacher, and you use your voice to speak into the hearts of your listeners and to raise their vibration frequency, like myself. This is what I do. This is my job. This is what I do. I speak to you guys. I encourage you. I lift you up, and I help you guys by raising your frequency, energy, vibration. I bring a lot of positive messages for you, and I help in that sense, in that way, and I use my voice, alright? My voice to be able to relay all these messages to you guys and just really encourage you guys. That's my job. That's what I do. Alright. Alright, so yeah, do a bit of brainstorming, right? Just get a journal out, write down a few things, write down some goals, write down the things that you're really passionate about, and, you know, just brainstorm. Alright? Jot down some goals and things like that. Have a look at a variety of things, alright? I mean, yeah. I mean, the future is looking very bright and very good for you guys. I'm excited, you know, I'm feeling really excited. I just feel a shift in my energy. It's like, you know, I'm excited for you guys, because I know that when you incarnated here in planet Earth, when you incarnated into your vessel, your avatar, alright, you came in with a plan, okay? You had plans for your mission and your purpose here on planet Earth. And because of all the other interference of programming from the outside came in, that's when your plans and your mission, your purpose have been put on the bookshelf. Because now something else is happening and you have to kind of push that one aside now and come back to your real heart and real goal and real mission, real purpose and passion. Right? Right. Alright. Alright, it's time to start reevaluating your true potential and purpose. So reevaluate your true purpose and potential. Okay? This is the year to take a leap of faith and to step into your true calling. If you've been doing enough of the inner work and feel a tug on your heart to do something more with your life, your future, then journal. Write it all down, guys. Alright? Write it down. Write your thoughts down. Write your ideas and your goals and brainstorm a bit. And once you start moving in that direction, you paint a really awesome picture, okay, and vision of what you want to do for your life and what that is going to look like. Alright? Remember though, in my last video I shared with you guys is that we are the script writer. We are the ones that write our story. We are the directors of our stories. We can change it. Alright? All that stories that we created at birth, we can change all that. We can undo all that. We can relearn, unlearn, and redo it all. Alright? Because we are the ones that take back our power and control, and we are the script writer and director of our stories. Alright? I actually learnt that from Dolores Cannon, and when she, you know, one of her videos, she says that you guys are the script writers, that you guys are the directors of your story. So get to work. So here I am. I'm actually voicing what she actually shared in her video about us being the script writers and directors of our stories. We take back, you know, we take that bull by the horns and we take back our power. We just look it straight in the eyes and say, nope, I am the script writer, I am the creator, I am the director of my story, and I'm taking my power back. Alright? So we take back our power and write how we want to see our lives play out and not anyone else. Alright? We don't give that power away to anybody else. Alright? We are the ones that are in full control. Okay? Alright. Alright, so, alright. Okay, so listen up. Let me just remind you guys also. I mean, come on now. We've all done this before. All of us. We have done this before. Alright? This is not the first time we have ever done this. We have done this before, guys. You guys are the light workers, and this is going to be so easy for you because you've done it this many times of incarnating in here, having a plan, and continuing your mission and your purpose and everything that you are passionate about. You've done it all before. We have done this many times before. Alright, and yeah. So yeah, you guys are the light workers, and this is going to be so easy for you because you've done it this many times before in past lives. All light workers have evolved spiritually in your past lives, and your gifts and abilities are imprinted into your blueprints and DNA. Alright? All the info is within you. It's all in your avatar. It's all in your blueprints, your light codes, right there inside of your avatar, your vessel. Alright? And yeah, all the information is within. We have these light codes encoded into our DNA. Alright? All you have to do is just tap into it. Okay? Okay. Alright. You had a plan for your life before incarnating here, and no, working in the 3D corporation businesses was not part of the plan. Alright? It was not part of the plan for you to be working in. So it wasn't even in the plans. Okay? So don't worry about that. You came here to create a new heaven on earth. Alright? So what you are waiting for is for you to step into your role. Okay? So come on, guys. Dream big. Alright? Don't wait around. Dream big and step into your purpose, into your mission. Go for it. Alright? Take that leap of faith. Alright? Take that step forward. You can do it. I know you can. You got it. Alright. So you came here to create the new heaven on earth. And so, yeah. What are you waiting for, guys? Get to it. Alright. And dream big, guys. Forget about those 9-to-5 slave jobs. Those are not for us. We don't do the 9-to-5 jobs. Alright? We don't sit behind a desk and answer phones and things like that. We don't stand at the checkouts and, you know, swipe everybody's groceries through the thingamajig. Okay? So no, that's not for us. We're vibing too high. Higher frequency and dimensions. We are vibing really high. Alright, and so if that 9-to-5 job makes you feel down and sad, if it is eating you inside, then maybe it is your soul saying, hey, let's try something else. If your heart isn't in it, if your heart is not in that 3D job, then it is time for you to hang up your apron. Alright, guys? Time to put that apron back up there on that hook thingy. Alright, hang up that hat and put it away. We are all here, alright, as, you know, with our plans. We have those plans, alright? And we have a team of guides, right? We have a team of guides that we are all working with and that are working with us. Alright, they help us. They have got our backs. Okay? So they're here to help us navigate through our ascension journey. And if it calls you to sign up to I mean, think about it. You know, if you come to a certain place where it's like, you know, you're feeling sad, you feel like your job is a chore now, you've had enough of it, it doesn't fit you anymore, it doesn't suit you anymore. I mean, it's time to reevaluate, you know, what you want to do in life, alright? Write down a lot of things, right? Journal, okay? Get a pen and paper and start to journal. And just write things down. And it's going to come to you. Because, you know, you have all those blueprints right here. Those light codes right here in your avatar, your DNA. All the information, everything that you need is right here within you. Okay? If you have to, sign up on Ishmael's courses. Go and do his course. Maybe you'd like to, you know, learn about all those courses that he's doing. He's got quite a few of them, I believe. And go and do one of those courses if it calls you. Okay? What else? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and do, or even purchase his book, Our Cosmic Origin. Have a read of that. There's just a lot of information in there about your origin and everything like that, and it's awesome. It's amazing. It's great stuff. Alright guys, rock that like and subscribe for you girl. I would really appreciate it, guys. Okay, so that's all I have for you for now, but yeah, I just really encourage you guys, you know, find what you're very passionate about, you know, go back to your first love of what it is that you are so passionate about and that you've always wanted to do. There is something that you've always wanted to do, and it is deep within your heart. Alright, it is right there. It is in our DNA, it is in our blueprints, it is in our avatar, it is in there. Alright, you just got to really go within, and it'll come to you. Okay, also, yeah, that's all I have at the moment, so yeah. Alright, so if you're looking for a chat group, our chat group on Telegram, please check out the links below in the description box. You'll find it down there. And if you're looking to purchase a book or from one of Ishmael Perez's books, there is a link in the description box down below as well, to where you can go and find that link and purchase a book if you feel like it. Alright. What else? Alright, so that's it for now, but guys, take what resonates for you, and I hope to see you on the next video again. Alright, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I'll see you again on the next video. Alright guys, love you guys. Have an awesome week, and yeah, take care.